Wie exzellente Führung aussieht, kann Joseph Folkman nicht nur beschreiben. Der amerikanische Kompetenzforscher kann dies auch an Zahlen belegen. Für eine Studie hat er mehr als 50.000 Führungskräftebeurteilungen ausgewertet. Seine Ergebnisse stellte er im Januar 2014 erstmals in Deutschland vor. managerSeminare TV traf ihn auf dem Kongress der Scheelen AG zum Interview.
How many great leaders have you met in your research?
The problem is that we want every leader to be perfect. The reality is leaders tend to be good at some things and not as good at other things. They aren't perfect. But as a group, when we put them together with other leaders, we do get a perfect leader.
Okay. So perfect leader has the 16 competencies that you found in your research?
Yes. And again, I don't know that there's any ones that are perfect, but what we'd like to encourage people to do is stand out on a few characteristics, on a few competencies. If you think about products, right? A lot of people own an iPod. Now, you look at an iPod and you say, in the US, an iPod costs $300. But you can buy an MP3 player for $30. And if you ask the question, does the music sound any better on the iPod than it does the MP3 player? The people that know say, the music sounds the same. It's the same algorithm. So why are people willing to spend 10 times more? Well, it stands out on a few characteristics. It differentiates itself. Its style, it's easy to use, iTunes, those kinds of things. So people are really willing to pay more money for that. And leaders are the same way. You don't have to be perfect at everything, but can you stand out on a few characteristics? And as you think about brand and brand image and what's the leadership brand that you have? How do you stand out? How do you differentiate yourself?
Looking into the future, do you think working on the competencies of leaders will become more important?
I think this is a key characteristic. Now, yes, you have to have a good strategy, and yes, you have to have a good product, and all those other things, okay. But one of the ingredients to making a great company is leadership. And it's not the only ingredient, but what's fascinating about all the other ingredients is when you have great leadership, that other stuff tends to happen anyway, right? The strategy, the products, those things get done.
What advice would you give leaders that are frustrated looking at all the things that they are supposed to do and know?
Yeah, well, I would say think about what you're good at. Think about where your strengths are at and how you can make a difference in your current job. Ask yourself the question, what skill or capability would make me wildly successful in my current job? And where do my passions lie and where's my energy? If you can find that intersection between I love this and it would really help me be successful, that's a really nice spot to be in. And so develop that skill, make a difference, develop a strength.